Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to my corner of the world. We are here for a Rustage reaction to his Leaders of History rap cipher featuring the Stupendium, Keyblade, Top Ham Hatkyo, and more. I always sucked at history in school. It was my least favorite subject. So I'm not going to get a lot of the historical references and historical bars that I know are going to be dropped in this cipher. But honestly, I'm not really even here for that. I'm mainly here just to see how everybody performed on this cipher. I know Russ has put a lot of effort into it, and I figured, you know, it'd only be right to give a proper reaction to it, right? And this is 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 42 seconds. Of course, I'm going to be pausing and whatnot, but I'm going to try not to do it too much and kind of just like let it flow a little bit. But, you know, let's hop in and see what's going to be happening here. So link to the original video will be in the description if you want to check it out on your own. Let's run this up. Beat by Freshie Canal. Okay. These two work well together. Oh, let's check out this this cast right here. Rustage is Julius Caesar. Little Flex as, is that Ramses the second? I've never heard of that person, and I've never heard of this artist either, so that's a new name. Mix Williams as Cyrus the Great. The Man Be His Law as Alexander the Great. Honor VT as, I'm not going to pronounce that name because I know I'm going to butcher it. Hala CG, not going to pronounce that name, okay. Top Ham Hatkyo, Tokugawa, Connor Quest as Genghis Khan, Schwabity, Alfred the Great, Dan Bull as Harold Bluetooth, oh that's an interesting name. Stupendium as Charlemagne Diggs, with a Z. All right. Chandra Gupta, I think is how you pronounce that name. Samad Savage as Mansa Musa, Shao Do, Shaka Zulu, McGuire, Suleiman, Lex Bratcher. Oh yeah, Lex is back as Catherine the Great. Keyblade Philip II or Philip II. Is that Keto or Kato? I want to say Keto. I could be wrong though, but you know, Moctezuma II, Louverture as Napoleon, and Dripstick as George Washington. Okay, I have not heard of a lot of the people here, so those references right over my head. Let's hop into this.
Yeah. They see my legionnaires and my eagles better than my flyer. Go ask my captors, say a price, they're gonna tell them higher.
That's crazy, dog. Alright.
I'm the man they admire. I gone forge the flames of empires. Don't wanna fuck with a Caesar. Big leader, Res Republic, current console and speaker. Colosseum, cause
I'm loving this beat.
But they were stuck in the beaches. Hit your teachers so go learn some meta. Can they play like Shakespeare, heavy verse and rhetoric? A puppet talking till he hurt his head. And been a king to a slave, like they verse and rhetoric. Never did it easy, I've been coming into battle like it's Venevited Vigi. Bella on the commentary, I got records written neatly. Got the money like a crisis hit in London to the masses. They can call me a dictator cause the sinner getting needy.
And he's still going. That flow is still going. Yo, this flow is sick. Hold on. All right, Rustage, he's coming out of the gate like swinging hard. All right.
Learn some meta. Can they play like Shakespeare, heavy verse and rhetoric? A puppet talking till he hurt his head. And been a king to a slave, like they verse and rhetoric. Never did it easy, I've been coming into battle like it's Venevited Vigi. Bella on the commentary, I got records written neatly. Got the money like a crisis hit in London to the masses. They can call me a dictator cause the sinner getting needy. Even better when you see me leaving session like I see these other members of the continent are getting it like maybe hitting Cleo down on Egypt in my Bella Nefertiti. Like guys back in BC.
Oh my god. Okay, little Flex.
Every man more snapped on than the passport for my rap corpse. Now my back sore. Ooh, and my body aches cause I'm soon to hit 90. And you and my hundreds of friends are invited to buy that I might have just rented. And now it's how long I read. Hence the front I made for the...
Nah, I like the way that he switched his delivery into being like, not necessarily choking, but kind of like making it sound like he's like straining himself to like speak. I love it when artists like rappers do that. Sometimes it just like gives off the impression of like, oh, I'm kind of struggling, but wait, I can amp it up more. You know, I always love it when they do that. This is really cool sounding so far.
Torn in the passport for my rap corpse, now my back's sore. Ooh, and my body aches, cause I'm soon to hit 90 and you and my hundreds of
I'm making his voice sound like it's dry. I like that.
The betterment of Egypt, every enemy that threatened me is said to be defeated. Mu'atali, you can tally up your dead hitters, don't be dead, but that's on a man, I swear that's happening, I said it. Got to amateurs, as long as grand, you put them on your panty, and Aussie man, your solely stands at the fucking rye. You'll never cook as hard as Gordon Ramsay's got your mouth when the king of kings step in his bitch. I done conquered the
He was great. Little Flex, that was a great verse.
Call your army, let's get this shit. I pull up to your border and cause a disturbance. They shaking, I'm making them nervous. Really the greatest, my service they worship. I can't get no blood on this shirt, man, it's Persian.
Okay.
Top 5, I'm getting them vote. My drip so deep, my fits on fleet. My flow like water, I see my milk. Don't make me
You are flowing.
They all rejoice just to look upon me. Get on your knees, it's CTG 600 BC. Still an OG.
What greatest make way for us here.
Nah, bro, this is great so far. I'm loving everything that they're doing. I'm loving all the different flows that everybody's coming with too.
And make way or pain in the name 6 sentiment, leaving no true rain that is safe for them. Made a layways, take them and pay great benefit, great in DA committed. I commit the campaigns, the naysayers, clip the brain, shimmer the mains, glisten and clipping the quiver it fades. In minutes, a cutting close, facing a low trigger fade difference. Hey, pain driven made, here to stay feeling, they get in my way, fatally slay my name. And it's in the KDA, changing the game and no gains given. Your face with the greatest, the day I stay winning. It's status, acclaim, dependent on my survival. Conquest, baby, stand ready for my arrival. Nice. I'm just invincible, you're gonna fit in my title.
Yeah, that's it. That was great.
Hate a woman so much the planet set me up. Love a queen so much I make it think a bust. Like a cheap I'm the to the young, the woman to the death. They don't know that they need me now. 피들과 유성을 볼 수 있게 정상된 내가 만들었지 나. 가른을 거치지가 않은 테마. Let the foundation of a unified combat. 힐러야지 17대 손아더 키워. 여주부는 설리가 헛소리.
No idea but some of what she's saying, but I know it flows well and it sounds good.
Searching, building up the tower that they use it for observing. Cause I'm buried in the country that I helped to make it flourish. See them in my name at the time of big worship.
I'm loving all the slight switches in the beat.
Men are impressive, have them try it as ladies. When I took over the court, then I took over the country. Tryna grow, egon boom, but they judge me as cruel. I'm ready for the fist I rule with prejudice. Get of this new movement. Watch out, crown myself now. So bow down on your knees. I've seized my dynasty.
Okay. Alright, Holla. That was cool. Again, no idea what he's saying, but I know he flows good and it sounds awesome.
Son of the wolf wills power and grace. Show you I learned it. A merciful men make a kingdom from ashes and scour the dance. I was the fifth in line and the last one left. Still poker face and though they stack my deck. Goddamn life was a trial by death, but by God's good light, man, I passed that test. On the English monarch to have earned the grit, made the pagans vacate and learn their place. Showed a monster mercy and I turned the.
Is that true? I never thought about it. Alfred really is the only English monarch to be called the Great. You know what? Valid. Valid, honestly. Given like all of like his feats throughout his valid. He definitely deserves the title of the Great, and if he's the only one that gets that valid.
Men make a kingdom from ashes and scour the dance. I was the fifth in in line and the last one left, still poker face. And though they stack my deck, goddamn life was a trial by death. But by God's good light, man, I passed that test. On the English monarch to have earned the grip, made the pagans vacate and learn their place. Showed a monster mercy and I turned the faith. Might have won the battle, but I burned the
sure did.
Met the Pope in Rome and God spoke, said my man.
I know about Alfred.
When it comes to the art of war, I'm ahead of my time like crossbows. See, I'm moving bardic, so damn charming. Loyal men, I got those. King of the Anglo-Saxons, might have lost fights, but you'll never hear me lost horse. Harold Gomes, the Irish vaginas, where I was born from.
Oh my god, okay.
If you're connected, you can call me Bluetooth. I made it insane, invading and raiding. Rearranging the brains to the pagan and raining. The whole he's a man for all seasons. Whether you're Norwegian or even more Old Zealand. A cold heathens in cold Zealand. Your boy Harold, he done brought peace to the whole region. Oh Jesus, you reckon you're bringing the heavy...
I love Dan Bull's flows a lot. He always like does this thing where he sounds like he's like slightly off beat, but it's like such an unorthodox flow that it sounds so good, because it's like, you obviously when it comes to music and you hear like a beat or you hear like an instrumental, you obviously have like the standard flows that you could do on said beat or instrumental, right? But when it comes to someone like Dan Bull, he doesn't always do the standard. He does something unorthodox, and I love that, how that is his style. He is a very unorthodox artist, and I love him for that. He does not stick with the status quo. He always breaks out, does his own thing, and it always sounds really good. So like for him to like come out here and still keep like hold on to that, that's great. I love it.
All seasons, whether you're Norwegian or even more Old Zealand. A cold heathens in cold Zealand. Your boy Harold, he done brought peace to the whole region. Oh Jesus, you reckon you're bringing the heavy bars on hard lines? You want yours, I took a stone and carved mine. It's striving and wound, lass. Your life is in wound. It's Carolus Magnus Charlemagne, taking over your home, now Charlemagne. Got Bavaria, Saxony, part of Spain, and nobody's ever walked that path again. And you could hardly name a place, a nation state, ungraced by the great that Charles became. Left the past in flames to kickstart the art from the heart of Arca like a on my reign.
Great choice to have Dan Bull on the Stupendium back to back like that.
Christians, there ain't no resisting my influence. Pilgrims flock when I bid them go. Plus I got that holy Roman diplomacy. God knows when I grip that rose. So there first Mr. Worldwide cuts and globally. तुम्हें पता नहीं होता क्या है शासक, होती क्या है इज्जत, होती क्या है ताकत, होता क्या है सुनने से शुरू का वो बात, होता क्या है चक्रवर्ती सम्राट. मैंने यहाँ नया साम्राज्य बनाया, धननन का पूरा कहर मिटाया. मैंने रखी नींव उस साम्राज्य की जिसने अखंड भारत को पाया. शीश झुका बस गुरु के ही आगे, मानी मैंने सदा यहाँ गुरु की बातें. युद्ध कला से राजनीति तक ज्ञान ग्रहण किया गुरु के ही द्वारे. जानू पूरा शाम दाम दंड भेद पाओ पूरी भूमि रख तू जहाँ पैर बचेगा ना जो रखेगा मुझसे बैर. बना नहीं चंद्रगुप्त जैसे शेर.
He was flowing. That's all I can say about that. He was flowing a lot like Samad right now. Wow.
Disrespect, I'm only king and check is not a thing. I boom, me kinda means like boom, about a bing. Or cause inflation by giving to the poor too many donations. Man to moon to the mass producer, cash and influence, stuff a path to do stuff big in architecture. Who need to protect us? Just check the neck for necklace collector. Assalamu alaikum, rock from my location, 60,000 deep, and nobody can take us. Mecca, what I pray to, Muslim too. Without me, there would be no Timbuktu. It's crazy if you ain't heard of me. I'm responsible for many universities. So say what you want, ain't no burning me when I provided too many people's first degree.
I love to see that army scatter. Shaka, Toe Tiger, the best.
Nah, like these beat switches are so smooth that sometimes I don't even realize they're happening until we're like 2 or 3 artists into that new beat. That was smooth. I kinda yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back a whole minute, starting from here. So like that beat that Stupendium was on to this one, I didn't even notice that it was a beat switch until just now. शीश झुका बस गुरु के ही आगे, मानी मैंने सदा यहाँ गुरु की बातें. युद्ध कला से राजनीति तक ज्ञान ग्रहण किया गुरु के ही द्वारे. जानू पूरा शाम दाम दंड भेद पाओ पूरी भूमि रख तू जहाँ पैर बचेगा ना जो रखेगा मुझसे बैर. बना नहीं चंद्रगुप्त जैसे शेर. And that beat switch for some like this is dope.
Disrespect, I'm only king and check is not a thing. I boom, me kinda means like boom, about a bing. cause inflation by giving to the poor too many donations. Man to moon to the mass producer, cash influence, stuff a path to do stuff big in architecture. Who need to protect us? Just check the neck for necklace collector. Assalamu alaikum, rock from my location, 60,000 deep and nobody can take us. Mecca what I pray to, Muslim too. Without me there would be no Timbuktu. It's crazy if you ain't heard of me. I'm responsible for many universities.
He did not stop. He just kept going and going and going.
I love to see that army scatter.
Alright, so
Shaka, Tiger, the best village ransacker. Zulu banner, short spit stabber. Coming like Caesar, but blacker. Wow. Gonna make a Zulu nation. Make a tribe train like a choo-choo station. In the war, recognize who you facing. Pin your crew down like a voodoo patient. Beat all with no sweat. Turn the people to peaceful and you're dead. You beat call me lethal when you're set to be regal and lethal when I step. I'm an African warrior. Hit your rank with a flank with the loins stay tucked. Got the bull by the horns and you still get woken up.
Wow. Nice.
Now you listening. They say it's a small world, but not to me, bitch. My kingdom just blossom. So fuck your feelings. I'm reaching out, crushing on me. They'll pay my tax. I'll drape it on me. I made my stash. I'm saying sorry. They take that back. You standing in the presence of a God.
I'm loving Maguire's melodic rapping here, and his delivery is just top notch. Let's get that again. I'm loving everything that I'm hearing so far. This cipher is great. This is great.
I'm dividends, paying dividends. Now you listening. They say it's a small world, but not to me, bitch. My kingdom just blossom. So fuck your feelings. I'm reaching out, crushing on me. They'll pay my tax. I'll drape it on me. I made my stash. I'm saying sorry. They take that back. You standing in the presence of a God. I can see the crack in your facade. Stare down at the world.
The emphasis on that I love that. Then that high note with top. Lex Brancher's here.
Power was out of my reach until this was shouted upon me beneath. I'm the queen that we're blessed with the charge. I the crown as my spouse until death did us part. I expanded the Western and Berkeley culture and arts. New approaches to start. New roads to be paved, new expansions to mark. New search to be free, new plans to be sparked. Promote education and open the hearts of the openly spoken church. Global remarks, reform, avocation on modern advancement. Diplomacy, bit territory enhancements. The legacy to be remembered for ages. Capped on the great, really capped on the greatest.
Her verse was a lot like Samaz in that she just did not stop. I gotta go back and listen to it again. Because there is so much going on with the beat that sometimes I can pay too much attention to the beat and not so much on the words. And I kind of did that with Lex, so I'm a lock in on these lyrics real quick, okay?
Mental cowards, they bowed at my feet. Political power was out of my reach until this was shouted upon me beneath. I'm the queen that we're blessed with the charge. I the crown as my spouse until death did us part. I expanded the Western and Berkeley culture and arts. New approaches to start. New roads to be paved, new expansions to mark. New search to be free, new plans to be sparked. Promote education and open the hearts of the openly spoken church. Global remarks, reform, avocation, modern advancement. Diplomacy, bit territory enhancements. The legacy to be remembered for ages. Capped on the great, really capped on the greatest.
Capped on the great did a lot. Alright.
Records straight, King of Spain, England, Netherlands, and some other lands. I can remember that many names. I changed the game, they never forget. My reign so great, no one's ever met a single domain so lit. Cause here the sun never sets, okay? Siempre que me siento en mi trono me centro, por eso volví capital a Madrid. Felipe don't need, goes right in his sheet. I sign every chance that I send to the streets.
I love Keyblade's accent.
Where's my Philippines? Si la gota me agotan, I'm really ill. Bury me wearing this sick grip.
A la luz del sol, una palabra, revolución. Estilo naval, instinto animal. Tratón y detener citrón, dejando la vara tan alta como los muros se saltan. Muerte, para que encontrarme atante. Si te pican mis acciones, saca tu chile del diente. Solamente el tiempo puede darte armas. Y su mala buena depende de quien la cuente. Nunca he sido cruel de españoles, pero clara es mi fe. Viva mi imperio que
The heavenly gifts is well known with the piece my prince. I got a form in the pyramid and have any clips. I deep in Egyptians. My wives like Rosetta Stone. Hard to read but think it's a bitch. Country and act attacks and mastery. Not good budget. Plus one class at these restarts are natural. Exit crunch from popes of royals. Guys and strats from Elevon.
I'm a psychopath. Fuck by my side. Mars. For my next snatch of left right. Charge.
As you wouldn't peers. Jag kan ta chans beyond my peers. And another tear. Pun real link till over tear. Just a comment deal if you're not
Alright, well, we sure. I love how that verse played with silence.
And I couldn't sleep. And no one tried to me, so I wouldn't speak. And when I knew I true beast was some more than teeth. Okay, toast boy, they didn't give me a place. I surveyed land and now I'm off of the map. Delegation, how I'm rocking the stage. With nasty rains like intolerable acts. Go up in the top dog since pasta. I'm a raw while on the field, here a shot spot. Delaware River, the flow, you couldn't cross out. And even as a little child, I cannot lie. Christmas package for the enemy, no gift to rapping. Just leave them in the cold, give them frostbite. Cherry tree swing, hot shot grind. Before Porsche, high speed horsepower like a Mach 5. Shots ringing if you tryna bust. Got cannons punching with the damage and blow. Real precedent for all the future presidents. Knockout win, unanimous votes. Like Mel Rushmore, they froze in the face. Rolling Stone, niggas getting their clothes. Immortalized, I am the man in the mold. Even when I die, I can't abandon my home. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. That cipher was spectacular. I loved every single verse. Hold on. I want to... Does he have it in the description here? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 people for this cipher. 20 people had verses on this cipher and not a single one of them missed. They were all fantastic. I loved everything that I heard, from the beat to the lyrics, the ones that I understood and the ones that I didn't understand, the references I got and the references I didn't. It was all amazing. I loved it. Rustage, you definitely, it was worth the wait. This was a cipher worth the wait. I know you've been working on this for a while because you said it some time ago, but yeah, this was definitely well worth the wait. I loved every part of it. This honestly might even be a cipher that I stream, honestly, because I just enjoyed watching this and listening to this that much. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to this cipher, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next video. See ya.